Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and Son, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Wahaba Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, GMS Arkansas. I got this lesson, a little short lesson, man. I was reading the Psalms 125. You know, being an Israelite, we have been oppressed, okay, went through much tribulation. We've been through long sufferings. And once you come into the truth, okay, true knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the sufferings basically they increase, okay? But one of the things that keeps you going is faith, knowing that you're going to be delivered from your enemies from through reading the scriptures. And you're gonna be safe and secure in that deliverance, man. Okay? And you're gonna have abundance of things in the end, okay? Salaki. It's gonna be abundance of things given to you that are wait in store for you. Okay? He gonna well to do with the righteous and the wicked. You're gonna be punished. Okay? So when we go through this Psalm, you will see what I'm speaking of. So this is Psalms 125:1, a song of degrees. They that trust in the Lord Yahweh shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abide forever. Okay? It says they that trust in the Lord Yahweh. Now this is a characteristic of the people of Yahweh, because the people of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gonna always confide in him. Okay? Then you see Zion, it says Mount Zion. Okay, when you look at Zion, Zion was actually a place where David fortified and first built. Okay? Okay, so the name Mount Zion became the entire city's name. It's the people. It's a people before it's a place. Zion represents Israel, okay, who are now at the time the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans. Okay, it says shall not be moved. That's one thing when you deal with a mountain. Because it tells you in verse 2, as the mountains are round about Jerusalem. Okay, if a mountain is round about you, guess what? It's going to protect you from the wind, okay? It's going to protect you from the enemy. It's going to protect you from tempest or whatnot, okay? And one thing about it, it's going to always be basically like stable, okay? So Mount Zion, if you trust in the Heavenly Father, you're going to be stable. Because like a mountain is stable, okay? That's one thing about a mountain, man. Okay, the stability of it, okay? The second Samuel, I started 7, it says, nevertheless, David took the stronghold of Zion, the same is the city of David. And David said, on that day, whosoever getteth up to the gutter of and smitteth the Jebusites and the lame and the blind, and are hated of David's soul, he shall be chief and captain. Wherefore they said, blind and the lame shall not come into the house. So David dwelt in the fort and called it the city of David. And David built round about it from Millo to inward. And this was Zion. Okay. All right. All right. So Zion is the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's a people. Okay. Another name for Israel. Okay. It says, as the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord Yahweh is round about his people from henceforth even forever. See, this is one of those things which this is a faith builder. Establishes faith in your mind when you read this. Okay, what it says, the mountains are round about Jerusalem, meaning what? Through the trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, we could be stable. Okay? Round about the people from henceforth forever. His people are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Like I said, mountains are firm and they're stable. So the people, you know, basically, when time of Jacob's trouble, that true people of the Heavenly Father, the election, they gonna basically have with a divine protection around them in that time. Okay, all right. And it says, verse 3: For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous. The rod of the wicked. Okay, the word rod is a what? Staff, scepter. Okay, a club, a stick for punishing. Okay, for punishing, for correction. Okay, so that staff of the wicked, which who has that staff now? Esau, because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, he has the dominion and the power over us at this particular time. But it said shall not rest, man. Meaning it's not going to abide. It's not. It says settle, rest, to lay down. Okay, to be left, to dwell. See, it says that rod of the wicked, that dominion, that power, is not going to rest on the lot of the righteous, man. Okay, upon the lot, meaning it's not going to permanently abide. Okay, Esau's been ruling 570 to circle 600 years, and that's all we know. Growing up here, that's all we know is they've been in charge, man. We don't know, we don't have no remembrance of it, how it was when we were in charge. Okay? Psalm 74:2, remember thy congregation which thou hast purchased of old, the rod of thine inheritance, which thou hast redeemed, this Mount Zion, wherein thou hast dwelt. So that inheritance is in Mount Zion. Okay, so you know this is not the kingdom. Okay, so that tells you that Esau, you won't be inherited in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, it says that inheritance in Mount Zion, and Zion is another name for the nation of Israel, who are Jacob's children. Okay, for the verse 3, Psalms 125:3, for the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands into iniquity. See, at least they put forth their hands into iniquity. Okay, because you have men that are allotted in this time to be the righteous men, but guess what? We still not perfect in this life. We're not perfect in these bodies, man. Okay, we not without sin. We still tempted. We still got long suffering, oppression. And one thing, like I said, since we've been living here, we've always seen who the wicked prosper, and that's the main thing. We've always seen them prosper, man. Okay, we've always seen the wicked prosper. Oh, let's see, is that one right here? We've always seen them prosper. Let's see. This is Psalm 74:13 and 14. Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocence. For all day long I have been plagued and chastened every morning. It seems that way every day we get up. It's a new hell we got to catch that day. You got to constantly get up every day, put your shoes on, get out the bed. You got to get up early to make it to a job on time, to punch in the clock, to make somebody else rich, to be tired, to come home, to have your woman argue at you, your kids disrespect you, you know, friends try to beat you out of this or that. Be tired to go to bed to do the same thing all over again. To work constantly a certain time all week. Then you get one day at the end of the week off. And then that day you stuck doing stuff around your house. Never no rest, man, for the righteous, man. Ain't no rest, man. Okay, every day is a new hell we catch when you go out. Every day. Psalms 125, let's go to 4. It says, do good, O Yahweh, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts. Okay? Let them be under your divine protection, because when in time of Jacob's trouble, when it comes, man, it's gonna be a time that never was since it was a nation. Okay? And we're gonna need that divine detection to make it through, because Esau gonna let loose on all wickedness is gonna be there in that day, man. Okay? Do good, O Yahweh, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts, man. So this is the description of good men, okay? Men of integrity, men of sincerity, okay? You know, we got to keep being upright, keep our faith, okay? So the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, can be upright with us, okay? It's a give and take in this thing. He already said he would do this for us if we do this, so let's do it so he'll do it for you. Because he said he is a man that he will not lie, okay? Because times are coming that's going to be pretty tough and rough, man. You see it, the decline of Babylon, but it's got to be bloodshed. It's got to be more hell we got to catch. So just put your trust in your Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. For as for such, verse 5, as for such as turn aside into their crooked ways, okay, those who lead the right in the straight path, okay, and wander into the forbidden ways of these other philosophers, man. Okay? The Lord Yahweh shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity. He gonna lead you forth, man. So basically he gonna deal with you as a sinner, and you gonna be punished, man. Right along it say, hey, though hand join in hand, the wicked should not be unpunished. See that? Let me get that right quick to edify that. See? And I think it's in Proverbs 16 as well. Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. See? The seed of the righteous, man. Okay? The elect of Israel. But peace shall be unto Israel. That's the last part of that verse. The real Israel. The Israel of Israel, the elect, the true people. Okay? They're the ones who are going to be delivered. Okay? Isaiah 55:12. For ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. See, all the people of the field, when we in charge, people are going to rejoice, man. Okay, the trees stands for people. Okay, symbolic of people. They're gonna rejoice, man, when we in charge, man. They're gonna look forth. They're gonna look forth. They're gonna be basically willing to submit themselves to us when we take over, man. Because it's gonna be full of righteousness, man. Let's go up 2 chapters, 2nd verse. 57, Isaiah 57:2. He shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his righteousness, man. See, we're going to have rest then, okay? Resting in our beds in the kingdom. That's when we're going to walk with this uprightness, man, in the kingdom of heaven, okay? One more. Let's go on with Paul wrote, Philippians 4:7. Philippians 4:7. And the peace of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So that peace is coming through Yahweh Shai, okay? That understanding is coming through Yahweh Shai, man. That he may keep our minds intact and in tune on him. because he's the one that's giving us this grace, man. Okay? This grace, this forgiveness, okay? This loving kindness, this divine influence of the mind to think upon him. He has given it to us, man. The nation, the real, true of Israel. And the wicked who have went away to the forbidden ways of other philosophers will be destroyed. So this Psalms 125 is about the security and the safety of Israel, okay, and the deliverance from our enemies, okay, and the Lord being right to the upright and punishing the wicked, okay. So with that, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wahara Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, GMS, Ruel. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, GMS, Arkansas. To the next time, Shalom.